I've got 2 significant leg injuries, deep tissue wounds. They are bleeding.
A father describes the injuries of his children as he calls 911 for help. Hear what investigators are revealing about a local car bomb attack.
Always on air, online, on mobile. Fox Toledo News at 10 starts right now.
Monroe County, 911.
Okay, we have a bad accident. My car blew up with 2 kids. They are bleeding. I need someone here now.
A frantic 911 call from an area attorney after his car exploded along with his 2 children inside. Good evening, I'm Laura Emerson. Sean Hegarty has the night off. 911 operators received a flood of calls right after last night's car explosion in the city of Monroe. Authorities say a bomb planted under the vehicle is what exploded. The driver of that car, attorney Eric Chappell, has offices in Sylvania and in Monroe. Now, after the blast, he was apparently able to get out of the car and then pull his children to safety. Here is more of the frantic call to 911 after describing the children's injuries.
I've got 2 significant leg injuries, one to his bottom left injury, his bottom left leg, and then one to his left buttocks that are chewed up pretty good. They are bleeding. I need someone here now.
Chappell and his 2 children were taken to an area hospital. However, we do not have any condition updates. Right now, investigators do not believe this was an accident, and that has the normally quiet community on edge tonight. Fox Toledo's Sharia Davis is live in Monroe with how the community is dealing with this news.
Yeah, the investigation just wrapped up a few hours ago inside the Monroe Police Department. Eric Chappell and his 2 sons were inside that vehicle. Tonight, family and friends are wondering who would do such an awful thing. Neighbors say the father of 4 didn't appear to be in any trouble. That's why this car explosion is such a shock to them.
It's like really distressing. I mean, I feel like I'm still shaking from it because the kids, it's horrible that anyone would have that much of a vendetta against anyone.
That bombing happened Tuesday evening on East Elm Avenue. Today, investigators believe the Sylvania area attorney may have been targeted.
You have children involved. It really hits home. It's a horrific crime, and believe me, we're doing everything we can to solve it.
Neighbors say Chappell, who recently moved into this house, is very family-oriented. After hearing that he and his 2 sons were injured, the news frightened them.
I hear about it all the time. You know, you hear things like this happen in Detroit and bigger cities, but you never hear about it happening in small towns like this, so it was kind of eerie.
Chappell, an avid boater, was supposed to race in his yacht club boat race this evening. The club's commodore told Fox Toledo News that members are praying and hoping for the best. Now, I was told investigators will meet here again tomorrow morning to discuss this case. And if you have any information that can help police with this investigation, you're urged to call the Monroe Police Department. Reporting live in Monroe, Sharia Davis, Fox Toledo News.
All right, thanks, Sharia. As for the investigation, authorities are poring over the evidence, trying to figure out who might have rigged the car to explode. But tonight, they are thankful that things weren't any worse.
It's really a miracle, and it's a blessing that everyone got out.
Again, this all happened just before 6 p.m. yesterday on East Elm Avenue near I-75. Right now, the ATF, Michigan State Police, and Monroe Police Department are all working this case. So far, they've not released many details, but we are told the device that caused the explosion could not be seen by the naked eye. As for how the device was set off and why, authorities don't know. However, police say they've talked with Chappell in hopes of getting some answers. They're also looking into whether someone was specifically targeting him. Authorities are also taking plenty of calls from the public.
We have several different directions, and as I said, the public has been very good about calling in, and we're trying to follow up everything. And that's the thing, we're trying to follow it up. And we can't substantiate anything right now. So there's nothing concrete that we can move forward on. So we're still investigating, and we will be through the night.
Little incentive, the ATF offering a $10,000 reward to anyone who might have information about this case. If you know anything, you are being asked to call 1-800-ATF-BOMB. Stay with Fox Toledo for continuing coverage of the car bomb investigation. We will bring you the latest information as we get it into Fox Toledo News. And you can also find the newest information online and on your mobile device at foxtoledo.com. We'll also post information on our Facebook and Twitter pages.